Hello, cherubs. It's your Mrs. Kinkley. How are you today? I have another story for you. And the title of this story is When It Starts to Snow. The author is Phyllis Gershatter and the illustrator is Martin Matcher. So I'm very excited to read this story. Have a look at the front cover. What do you think the story might be about? When it starts to snow. So while I'm reading it, this is what I want you to think about. Are you ready? Animals, like people, do different things when winter comes. Winter can be as much fun as summer. A change in seasons means changes for all living things. Let's read and find out when it starts to snow. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? I creep into the house, says the mouse. Cold winds blow when it starts to snow. Do you see the mouse? I sit by the window, says the cat. Big eyes glow when it starts to snow. I keep watch, says the shiny black crow, when it starts to snow. Caw, caw, caw. I look for seeds, says the sparrow. Peck, 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 when it starts to snow. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? We fly south, says the geese, all in a row. Honk, 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 when it starts to snow. I build a lodge, says the beaver. The work is slow. Chop, 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 when it starts to snow. The water is chilly, says the fish. It's best to lie low. Swish, swish, when it starts to snow. All these different animals doing different things. Interesting. I go in the barn, says the pig, if it's too cold to hoe. Oink, 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 when it starts to snow. I wait for the farmer, says the cow. He's coming, I know. Moo, 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 when it starts to snow. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? I hide my eggs, says the hen, so the chicks can grow. Cluck, 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 when it starts to snow. I fly up high, says the rooster. Listen to me crow. Cock-a-doodle-doo, when it starts to snow. I stay here, says the worm. It's warm down below. Wiggle, dig, dig, when it starts to snow. Did you see the worm? What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? I wear a new coat, says the stoat, a king from head to toe, white winter fur when it starts to snow. Have you ever heard of a stout before? I follow the turtle, says the frog, down into the mud I go, peep, 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 when it starts to snow. I look for a place, says the deer, where the moss and grasses grow. Leap, leap, run, when it starts to snow. I dive down the hill, says the otter. I go with the flow. Slip, slip, slide, when it starts to snow. Look, says the black bear, the snow is deep. Hurry, scurry, time to sleep. What is it called when the bears sleep in the winter? Hibernate. Oh, do you see tracks in the snow? But in a cave, Snake in a rock pile, raccoon in a log, squirrel in a hollow, mole in a tunnel, rabbit in a hole, wolf in a den, chipmunk in a burrow. Do you see them all? Snow on the roof, snow on the ground, brand new snow coming down, coming down. I can't sleep when the snow wants to play. 3 cheers for snow! Hip, hip, hooray! What do you like to do when it starts to snow? How do you feel? What is your favourite thing to do in the snow? I'd love you to tell Mrs. Kinkley. Whisper it in your hand. Hold it up. Let it go. Nice. Okay. So animals like people do different things when winter comes. Winter can be as much fun as summer. A change in seasons means changes for all living things. Thanks for joining me today, my cherubs. Have a wonderful day.